Imagine winning millions of dollars while a crowd of people scream your name.
Keep going.
What a life-changing moment. Well, we know you're probably never going to win $1 million.
Oh my gosh. No, because the timer hadn't started yet.
But you can watch how much MrBeast has given away in today's video. But wait, are they really getting rich? What if I told you the number that gets printed on that $1 million headline is more like $500,000 after Uncle Sam takes his lunch money? MrBeast, the king of mega giveaways, has handed out tens of millions in cash and even in private jets, even islands. And there is something no one knows. There's a hidden cost he always keeps silent about, one that can erase half of what those winners take home. Today, we're counting everything MrBeast has given away and the tax bill.
FBI, open up!
A few years ago, MrBeast was just a kid handing out $100 to his subscribers.
I'm giving away two $50 iTunes gift cards, and if you want to win, all you have to do is follow me on Twitter.
He even managed to scrape up $10,000, which he gave to a complete stranger.
If you want to take it, it's about $10,000. I'm not joking.
Fast forward several years later, and that same kid is now dangling $10 million in front of contestants under stadium lights.
Go! Come on, come on. Woo. Oh my God. Oh! Okay. Goodbye. Cut it off. That's not real.
The same hands that once passed out $100 now signs checks big enough to raise someone's blood pressure. Let's begin counting from the very first winner.
The largest grand prize in entertainment history. And competing for this $5 million are these 1,000 contestants. Come on in!
Jeff Allen, aka Player 831, walked off with $10,004,242, enough to buy a small island or at least 2 Lambos giveaways. Then there was MrBeast, player 952, who actually did win an island worth $1.8 million.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. Mia Spite is a Baltimore native. She grew up in Park Heights. She's a former personal trainer and now full-time actor. But most recently, she was contestant 952 on Beast Games.
Okay, so let's run the numbers and try not to faint. The season started with 1,000 players. By the time the dust settled, 85 of them left richer than they arrived. How much richer? Oh, buckle up. Apart from Jeff Allen and Mia Allwright, Gage Gallagher won $1 million.
It's tails!
JC Galigo Iori won $650,000 and Esteban Cepeda won $450,000. Still keeping up? The zeros are about to blur. Next up, Michael Robert House with $230,000. Akira Andrews with $200,000. That one included a Lamborghini.
He's been in 6 MrBeast videos since 2019, and he ended up winning a Lamborghini.
Twana Barnett with $100,000 and Da Vinci Crooks, plus another unnamed player, both clocking $100,000.
Oh my God.
That's just the top 10. Add those up and you're already staring at $14.73 million. And we haven't even touched the lower ranks yet. Now, scroll your mental spreadsheet a little further down. Player 338, 625, 884, and 929 each took home $80,000, another $320,000 in total. Then a cluster, player 196, 221, 398, 464, and 563 walked away with $50,000 each. That's $250,000. The rest of the winners, dozens of them, earned prizes ranging from $14,000 to $19,231. Even if we assume a modest average of around $17,000 for the remaining 65 winners, that's another $1.1 million. So let's add this mountain together. $14.73 million, top 10, plus $320,000 for $80,000 plus $250,000, that's 25 50K winners, plus 1.1 million the remaining 65. That's roughly $16.4 million in contestant payouts. But wait, MrBeast himself posted that more millions was given away to viewers through brand partnerships and sign-up bonuses. That puts the grand total near $20 million to $25 million. In fact, Jeffrey Randall Allen walked away with one of the biggest single winnings ever documented online. Or was it?
I literally got $10 million wired to me. So it's up to me to do state taxes, other withholdings, federal taxes.
There is a twist nobody talks about. That 10 million was an illusion, because every dollar MrBeast gives away is heavily taxed, because whatever you win, Uncle Sam has won it too. So while MrBeast and the internet thought Jeffrey won 10 million overnight, the truth is murkier than it looks. What was promised on camera might not be what landed in his account. Between taxes, legal fees, and production cuts, the prize money might just be an illusion, a very expensive one.
How much is your tax payment?
Great question. I would have guessed that my taxes will be over $5 million.
And that's the part we're not supposed to see. The glamorous generosity, sure, but not the delicate balancing act that keeps this empire of giveaways running. So let's do the math. How much was he really giving away after all the taxes are off? And how much of MrBeast's fortune quietly circles back to the system he's outsmarted for years, allegedly? Well, grab your calculators. This is about to get very interesting. $10 million. In this digital age, that number doesn't even look real. It's the kind of prize that makes headlines and turns a regular person into a household name overnight. But here's the thing most people don't realize. No free money is actually free. According to IRS publication 525, you can look it up. Every cent of every prize money, every gifted house, every shiny new car you see being given away online all counts as income. Not a gift, no. Taxable income. And that means the United States government is automatically your silent partner in the win. The partner that does nothing but shows up and gets paid.
But I'm saying if I do and you do that, we can get a good thing going.
Possibly could.
Okay.
It doesn't matter if it's cash, crypto, or the keys to a new motorcycle. If you win it, Uncle Sam wants his share, and not a small one either. Now, how much do you keep? At the top federal rate, 37% of that 10 million is gone right off the bat. Now, what is 37% of $10 million? Well, hold your breath, we're not done. Now, time for state tax. If you happen to live in a high-tax state like California, where Jeffrey Allen, the winner of MrBeast's Beast Games, resides.
What percent do you think you're going to end up paying? Because you're in California.
Yeah.
And people online have been saying that you're going to have to give half. Like a $5 million tax bill.
That's another 13.3% shaved off the top. Yep, California doesn't play when it comes to taxes. They have the highest tax rate in the nation. They charge you for breathing, for speaking, eating, and maybe even watching his video. So that 10 million has suddenly dropped several digits, hasn't it? And nope, you're not done yet, because now here comes the parade of accountants, lawyers, and financial advisors, all lining up for their share of the pie.
Now this video is going to get a little more serious because obviously Mark needs to set aside money for taxes and also do some investing.
Half the fortune has now vanished into thin air, legally. What's worse, not all prizes come in neat cash prizes. Sometimes it's a car.
Those 14 cars, this Tesla is all yours.
A house, or in one insane case, a private island. Sounds great until you realize you owe hundreds of thousands of dollars in taxes just for the privilege of owning it. And don't even think of selling, because even selling triggers another tax event. Yep, selling means more money to be taxed. In this beautiful world of internet giveaways, someone always ends up paying the price. But isn't it shocking that it's the one smiling on camera paying, not the one behind it? So how much does Jeffrey get to keep, for example? Where's that calculator? Where are we? So, the top federal bracket, 37%, sank its teeth in first. That's $3.7 million gone. Then came California state income tax, which is 13.3%. So that is another $1.33 million. Combine them and you get roughly $5.03 million. A huge 50% haircut courtesy of Uncle Sam and Sacramento. So if you live in California and you plan to enter the Beast games, you might want to move to Texas or Florida now. There are no state taxes. Just saying, not advice though. Well, that's Jeffrey. But what about Jaron Baragas? Did you forget him? Well, in February 2025, 18-year-old Jaron Baragas, a freshman from California's East Bay, made what is now known online as the $100K shot. Here's how that happened. During the NBA All-Star Game, MrBeast rolled out a challenge. He said sink a half-court shot that beats Damian Lillard and walk away with $100,000. Well, Jaron did it, and the YouTube thumbnail basically printed itself.
College kid beats NBA star for $100,000.
But the next thumbnail should have been titled,
The IRS entered the chat.
because they did. So let's pick up the calculator again and do the math. $100,000 prize times 22% federal bracket means about $20,000 gone. Then remember, Jaron's from California too. Wait, is there a reason why MrBeast is so in love with that sunny state? Well, that's 13.3% of $22K gone to $2,926 gone. And that's assuming the organizers even withheld taxes. If they don't, Jaron will enjoy the full check with a nasty surprise coming in April. But there's still another major twist that many pretend not to know. While players like Jaron might lose a chunk to taxes, MrBeast's company is gaining. He is using the giveaway as a production expense and escaping some taxes. Yep, the man writing the check is saving on taxes while the winners pay. MrBeast is probably the most generous man on the internet right now. But when he hands out $10 million, that's not just a big check, it's also a production cost. Let's explain. According to the US tax code, yes, I actually opened a PDF, page 45, section on ordinary and necessary business expenses. Thank you very much. Any money spent to generate revenue like YouTube views, sponsorship buzz, or brand awareness can be deducted from tax. So when you see MrBeast hand someone a house, the tax story isn't he gave it away. It's more like his company invested in a content asset that doubled as an act of generosity and a deductible production cost. So he can claim the giveaway as an expense that generates revenue. Romantic? Maybe not. Brilliant? Well, absolutely. Meanwhile, the same $10 million video MrBeast used in escaping taxes also racked up hundreds of millions of views and brought in sponsorship deals. So for every dollar that leaves his bank, much more return through ad revenue, sponsorship deals, and the algorithm itself. It's a cycle. Giveaways give birth to clicks. Clicks give birth to income. Income funds the next giveaway. This applies to all his giveaways except the non-profit. Nope. Beast Philanthropy is the famous YouTuber's official non-profit arm. This non-profit raises donations, shares grants, and starts community projects. They feed families, build wells, and even house the homeless. For example, Beast Philanthropy teamed with Give Directly to deliver cash transfers to Uganda. Beast Philanthropy donated $200,000, which helped distribute roughly $1,000 per household to a few hundred families. So MrBeast's registered organization operates under IRS charity rules, public filings, grants, restricted funds, all that good stuff. The beauty of this is that it lets MrBeast separate his content philanthropy from his corporate philanthropy. How smart is that? So if MrBeast's business directly gives a prize as part of a video, for example, Last to Leave prize, that will be booked as a production marketing expense by the company and treated as a deductible under business expense rules. But if the donation flows through Beast Philanthropy, it follows non-profit accounting and donor deduction rules. Capiche? So what does that all mean? How much has MrBeast really given away? Even though many say Beast Games give out about $25,019,995 from 2023 to 2024 to contestants. Obviously, that's not true. To get the real number, you'll have to watch every video and deduct taxes from each one. Now, who's going to do that? Definitely not me. Well, who knows? That might be the next MrBeast challenge coming up. So you might want to do the math now. But if you win, remember, The IRS is ever vigilant and never asleep, and all your wins are taxable income. So even if MrBeast calls it a giveaway or a challenge in the YouTube caption, if the prize hits your bank account, it also hits your tax return. Except you receive the gift from Beast Philanthropy or a third-party NGO like Give Directly, then you're in luck, bro. The IRS sees that as a completely different creature. This time, it is seen as aid, not income. So behind every viral clip, you see a giant mountain of money or a giant check. And don't forget the screaming and crying winner and the heart-swelling music. Behind all of that is a new winner who needs to learn to balance his books or go broke.